I gave myself 48 hours to improve my mechanics in Fortnite. You heard that right. Today I gathered a few players in this community that give me some advice. Those players are TM, a YouTuber with one of the fastest improving mechanics I have ever seen, KC, one of the best and most consistent in 1v1s and build fights, and Bracky, in my opinion one of the most underrated mechanical players. They each gave me their own advice on how to improve your mechanics. TM told me to play Zone Wars with 1500 mats. KC told me to practice the basics and train a few hours before going to bed. And Bracky told me to do triple edits, edit courses and multiple edits in a row in creative. So I took this information and made it into a plan. This is what that plan looks like. Alright, so we got 48 hours. Well, actually less than that. More like 24 hours of actual playing time. I had a lot of things to do outside Fortnite these days and I had to go to work as well. I decided to do a 5-hour session on Monday, a 14-hour session on Tuesday and a 4-hour session on Wednesday. Let's get started. So I started off the Monday by quickly practicing my old retake and then instantly going into 30 minutes of free building practice. I tried to do some side jumps and edits to enhance my build fighting skill. The ultimate goal is to become like Ferox with this. Then I went into 1 hour of triple edit practice to hopefully get it down. Luckily I watched a video of Jarian and knew that I had to keep my blueprints out. Now it was really hard and obviously as you can see I was doing it completely wrong. Don't worry, I quickly noticed this and started doing it the right way. Eventually I could do a few in a row and I could even do one with another pyramid edit afterwards. Not bad for 1 hour of practicing. It's now time to practice faster edits for 30 minutes. I was incredibly bad at them and was also doing it wrong as I had to keep my blueprints out, but I finally noticed this when practicing my full sprint tunneling for an hour after that. It wasn't quite there yet, but my tunneling got so much better by just keeping my blueprints out. Now it just takes time to get used to the rhythm. We were 4 hours into the session and I decided that it would be beneficial to 1v1 the man TM himself. So far I followed Bracky's and KC's advice already, but I was still missing the Zone Wars from Marin. I decided to do those the following day. These are the best clips of my slightly improved mechanics in this 1v1.
Yep. Ah, good shot. Oh, I'm insane. No way. No way. I'm so insane.
My edits got a lot quicker and for some reason my aim was way better as well. No idea how that works, but I'll happily take it. I was way more confident in my build fighting ability thanks to the practice and this showed in my mechanics during the fight.
Oh my goodness. That was a good one. Yeah. 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 You know what they're saying? Yeah, I have a plan. I have such a good plan, like you don't even know. I thought you would place a stair.
Don't worry though. Marin still clapped my cheeks and won the 1v1 by a mile. It was now 4 AM and time to go to bed. We made some good progress in day 1. It was now day 2 and I started off with 2 hours of triple edits again. They got way better and I even managed to do 3 in a row. This was one of my main goals. I continued to practice with an hour of fast editing again. And yes, this time I used my blueprints for it and it got way easier. Then, of course, it was time for a difficult 2 hours of full sprint tunneling again. And I tried a side jump that Reki uses a lot for an hour, but I just couldn't seem to get it down. I did learn a better version of my most popular retake though. Now I decided to do an hour of 1v1s against my friend to see if my mechanics improved already. However, the sound for these clips was gone due to a bug, so I hope you guys don't mind. And as you can see, I got way better and I found a nice 1v1 start where I could triple edit and then throw in a booty cone. It works almost every time. Okay, can we take a moment to talk about that flick shot though? When I said that my aim was improving, I meant it. Back to blocking my opponent off with another booty cone. As you can see in that last clip, my edits were getting so much quicker and my mechanics really improved. Me and my friend decided to play box fights for an hour to switch it up, and this is where I actually saw the most progress. I mean, just look at how quick my edits were there and how aggressive I kept pushing. I felt on top of my game. And then I decided to finally do zone wars, but of course the Fortnite servers were experiencing issues. I played maybe 2 games and the rest of the 5 hours I spent on YouTube before going to bed. This is what happened in the last game.
Oh, it is what it is.
It's time to go to sleep again. And for day 3 I began with 30 minutes of triple edits again. They were getting a lot better now. I could now consistently do triple edits, so that is something already. The Brecky side jump, however, was still a lot of pain to do. That was the best attempt I could do, and it was time for 1 hour of full sprint tunneling practice again. I'd say that we made some massive progress in our mechanics, and it was time to actually try out zone wars this time.
Wait, I'm trying to stand on 2. shot.
I'm so
I don't know what to do. My house tree is telling them everything about me.
GG, man.
never said it was.
Just to make enemies.
And he's meant to know.
And that was the end of my 48 hours of practice. Unfortunately, I had no time left to do an edit course, but maybe I'll do that in the future. Honestly, I have underestimated the importance of practice. By just practicing for 48 hours, I already booked insane progress. I am going to practice every single day from now on to take my competitive skill to another level. Now that is unfortunately the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you all in the next video.